Sani Bello. Why APC will finally be killed and deeply buried in no distance time by Muhammad Ali Yubaba. Welcome to the news end. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we drop hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The greatest mistake any political party could make is having incompetent, greedy, and glutinous wealth player individuals mounting the leadership cadre and piloting its affairs. In fact, it is very, very bad for any political party to be experiencing leadership crisis in the eve of election period, but very, very worse to have inexperienced and fortune hunters like Governor Sani Bello of Niger State to settle the crisis. I'm not in any way trying to be brusque for whatever reason, but rather I'm simply trying to be blunt in talking about the costly or grievous mistake APC is making or about to make as a leading political party in the country. Because there is no way any issue or crisis can be settled or resolved by a careless mind or a clueless leader. The happenings in Niger. I've been following the administration of Governor Sani Bello since his adoption of office in 2015 as an elected Niger State governor under the APC. The governor, just like many others, secured the party's ticket and was eventually elected courtesy of the zealous change that Nigerians and, of course, Nigerians were so much craving for. As I pointed out in one of my previous articles about Niger State, the state is one of the states that have every reason to forever regret entrusting their mandate of heaven in the hands of APC candidates during the 2015 general elections. The article titled "The Democratic Catastrophe in Niger State," written in November 2020. I made it clear that Nigerians were still waiting for God's favor after several years of Bello's administration. There is no concrete project on ground, courtesy of Governor Abubakar Sani Bello. For the present administration that took over in 2015, the people of the state are still waiting for miracles to happen, as it has no tangible project in place for the past 5 years it came to power. More than a year after the birth of a quote above, the Nigerians are still waiting for the dividends of democracy to prevail in their state headed by Sani Bello. The abyss of failure of his administration is too visible also to the blind. As a matter of fact, the situation is getting worse day in, day out, because currently the local government workers, especially primary school teachers in the state, are on strike for more than 5 weeks, demanding for the payment of their salaries, and this man does absolutely nothing about it. The Niger State government was reported to have cut salaries of the workers for several months without a single explanation for it. In fact, the state wing of Nigeria Labour Congress was at the verge of declaring industrial action against the government of Sani Bello as at the time of writing this article. The letter sent by the union to the Ministry of Local Government, Community Development, Chieftaincy Affairs and Internal Security dated 9th March 2022 entitled "RE, Notice of 7 Days Morning Strike Action by Local Government Workers in Niger State." The union vehemently rejected the payment of workers' salaries on 70% basis, while appealing to the government to pay the February salary to workers on 100% basis without further delay. I don't necessarily want to go into matters of insecurity that have led to incessant attacks and killing of innocent people under the watch of Bello's administration. However, dishearteningly, his administration has successfully given birth to insecurity in many parts of the state, particularly in Mariga, Munyan, Edati, Rafi, Shirero, and recently Lavon and Gbako local government areas. The insecurity in the affected areas has led to the threatening and determination of innocent lives, as well as truncating socio-economic activities of the people in these communities. And with all this doomed governance, ill-fated infrastructural development, maltreatment of state workers, and obvious failure of Bello as a governor, APC sees no one at the national level to take the party to promised land in less than 1 to the general election, but Governor Sani Bello of Niger State, who cannot deliver his state from the shackles of non-development for good 7 years. Shamelessly, he embraced the offer, got married to Abuja, and neglected his primary duty as a state governor, while leaving the Nigerians to swim in the mess he created: extreme poverty, insecurity, and infrastructural deficit. On the 18th January 2022, Bello addressed the public and told the State House correspondent at the Aso Villa that he has taken the mantle of leadership of the All Progressive Congress as the acting national chairman of the party. I am the acting chairman, caretaker of the APC and governor of Niger State, he told correspondent. While he was busy making the necessary proclamation in Abuja, the kidnappers and bandits were also busy laying mayhem on the lives of those that voted him as a governor in the state, while primary and secondary schools also remain closed as a result of teachers' strike. His arbitrary act of abandoning his official duties as a Niger State governor is compared to none in Nigeria. Surely, this is what reasonable governors like El-Rufai can never do for whatever reason. And surprisingly, the development of his emergence is not by election that anything is prone to happen in the process, good or bad, but by selection. Yet, APC seems to see him as a savior. Well, only God knows the criteria for his selection, but obviously having incapable Bello to preside over the affairs of the party at this critical time is like shooting itself in the leg, and this will sooner or later lead to his death, and ultimately, final burial. Mohammed Ali Baba is a student of Ahmadu Bello University Zaria. He writes from Kaduna, Nigeria. Wow. Hey. Well, at the end of the day, they died, they live, they are buried. It's not for what do I call us again? Apoliticals like us. There's a ring to it. Apolitical. Okay, we all know that the breeze, the wind of crisis, I even thought it would calm down, but this time it came with full force and it is blowing more fiercely. In APC. Even the PDP gone safe. That is why I'm saying if there is any party around that has a roadmap that is, that its motto is equity, fairness, and justice, not just motto, as a motto in action and in words, I think that party should come. Let us just jump on it. Why these two elephants are busy settling their quarrel. Okay. Honestly, it's unthinkable. How did they arrive on that, Sani Bello? I think you're looking at it at different sides. If the Niger State governor is experienced, then how did he become a state governor twice and have the backing of 19 state APC governors? I don't think you know what you're writing about, and this is crazy. Let me say this. Sometimes these people don't pick, I've said it severally, politicians don't pick people who are capable, who are competent. They don't. It's like they just pick them for whatever selfish reason they want to. No, to be very sincere with you. Everything they do is so self-centered. That is why people, especially youth who are still giving their all to these politicians to be used, feel free to be used and dumped like rag a few years from now. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.